The 2003 SA Off-Road Car Racing Championship, presented by APSA, came to a dramatic end at the Carnival City Casino 400 and will be remembered as the event which broke the production vehicle and Nissan's stranglehold over the sport during the past 2 years. Friday's 6-kilometer prologue on the Carnival City Casino short course track saw the proudly South African Nissan hardbody pickups again set a blistering pace. And this time it was reigning production vehicle champions Duncan Foss and Mike Griffith who qualified on pole for the first time in their short off-road racing career. Teammates Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek, who had won 6 of the 7 rounds of the championship to date and already clinched the production vehicle and Class T championships, qualified 1 second slower.
My glasses came off.
Gary Berthold and Brandon Harkes in the adrenalized corporate entertainment BAT and 5 other special vehicles followed the high-flying Nissans. Neil Woolridge and Ken Schulthammer, who last won on the 2001 Carnival City Casino 400, qualified 9th fastest in the Team Ford Racing Ranger and shared the same time with Arpin Reinecker and Robin Houghton in the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser. Soon after the start, Grobler and Leek got past their teammates but then overshot a turn. Foss and Griffith could not avoid them and collided heavily with the back end of the leading Nissan and damaged a water pipe, which eventually led to their retirement 11 kilometers into lap 1. Grobler and Leek were chased by a gaggle of special vehicles and the works Ford and Toyota, but 12 kilometers into lap 1, the rear differential on the Toyota broke and Reinecker and Houghton were forced to complete the lap with front-wheel drive only.
Losmaak, dan kan jy hom heen en weer alles doen. Kyk, maar waar het hy gelop nou? Hy is nie so onder die rad. Nee, maar waar moet hy lop wees hierso?
Grobler and Leek, Berthold and Harkes and brothers Lawrence and Gerard du Plessis in the Mobile Jimco all had a turn at leading the race, but then disaster struck the Nissan pair. The bolts on the steering rack broke on lap 2 and Grobler and Leek's race and Nissan's unbeaten streak came to an end. The scene was now set for a showdown between Woolridge and Schulthammer in the Ford and Reinecker and Houghton in the Toyota, which had been repaired after a lengthy pit stop, but in amongst this group there were 2 Class E buckies that could steal their thunder. Newly crowned Class E champions Mark Renier and Chris Birkin in the Castrol Toyota Hilux 2.7i and Chris Visser and Jaapie Badenhorst in the 2002 Class E championship winning Toyota Hilux were sandwiched between the Class T Ford and Toyota and just waiting to take advantage of any possible problems they might encounter and grab an historic overall win by a near-standard 4-cylinder Class E vehicle. The du Plessis brothers had problems during the race and Berthold and Harkes regained the lead, which they held to the finish to record the first overall win by a special vehicle in 2 years, and as a bonus, Harkes picked up the overall special vehicle co-drivers championship and he and Berthold the Class A championship. Neil Woolridge and Ken Schulthammer were second across the line in the Team Ford Racing Ranger and had the honor of being the first team to beat the Nissans in 15 events and of being 2-time winners of the Carnival City Casino 400.
Number 1.
Mark Renier and Chris Birkin delivered another giant-killing performance in the Castrol Toyota Hilux 2.7i and finished 5th overall, 2nd in the production vehicle category and 1st in Class E for the 6th time this season. That they finished at all was a miracle. The front differential broke midway through the 2nd loop, then they lost 3rd gear on the final loop and got stuck in a mud hole. Class B winners Marcus Taylor and Mark de Chalane in the Rollerback Racing JRE had been involved in a season-long battle with Giel Nel for the Class B crown. De Chalane won the Class B Co-Drivers Championship for the 2nd successive year. Giel Nel in the Look Africa Truggy achieved the impossible when he finished 11th overall and 2nd in Class B to win the overall Special Vehicle Championship for the 2nd time and the Class B Drivers Championship for the 3rd time in 5 years. GBS Nissan racing pair Kutsia Labiskachny and Johan Gerber won Class D ahead of Marius van Vuren and Chris Maria in the Alberati Autospray Land Rover, while Klerksdorp-based teammates Hein Grobler and Gerrit Prinsloo in the GBS Racing Nissan Hardbody won the Class D Drivers and Co-Drivers Championship for the 2nd time. Veteran Nardus Alberts and Colin Hunter were 9th overall in a Rapsa Raceco and won Class S for the 2nd successive time after only picking up 1 puncture compared to the 7 they had on the previous event. Despite not finishing the Carnival City Casino 400, Rookie Nick Gosler had done enough during the year to clinch the Class S Championship in the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Raceco. Jaap Zeeman and Johannes Bauwise won Class F in the Thoroughbred for Cortina. The Carnival City Casino 400 was a fitting climax to a closely contested championship.
It's been 2 years. This Carnival City's been a race of great hopes and of also a terrible thing. You know, last year we nearly wrote ourselves off and wrote the car off, so it wasn't good at all. But the year before in the wet, I think the first Carnival City we won, and we've now won it again. So yeah, it's fantastic to win again and break that Nissan stronghold. It's been a great race.
It's a great feeling. So it's been a tough year. I had to finish this race. The pressure was on me because I didn't finish the desert race, so I've thrown away one already. So it's been a tough year from the desert for us. We had to finish each and every race. But we've done it. The car is great. The sponsors are great. And I want to thank Bankman. Abster.
Looking back over the season, I think we've had one of the most successful seasons in the entire history of off-road racing, which started, funnily enough, as a rally, the old Roof of Africa in the late 60s. And especially this year, we've grown from strength to strength. Our classes have been very, very well supported. We have been inundated with public inquiries, by public support from spectators. And of course our partners, ABSA, and the three manufacturers being Nissan, Toyota and Ford, have put everything into it, and I think they've been justifiably rewarded by what they've got out of it in exposure this year, and we're hoping we'll have some more manufacturers next year. Nissan, of course, have been particularly successful in developing some of their vehicles out here. But if you look at Toyota, a person like Mike Cronje in a standard or virtually standard Class E Bakkie, right up to the end was still capable of winning the championship, although Hannes had been winning the events outright, which is a very fair way of points distribution within the championship. If you look at the specials, Giel Nel, single driver, no navigator, and very old car but very well prepared. Not the fastest guy, but very, very consistent. He managed to beat the multi-million rand machinery, which for the sport is good because you don't have to be a professional to advance. And I think that is what it's all about.
The coveted Production Vehicle Manufacturers Championship went to Nissan, whose hard-body pickups dominated Class T and Class D throughout the season.
The Manufacturers Team Award, yeah, this is very important to Nissan indeed. It represents a huge team effort and of course ultra reliability throughout all the classes to be able to give Nissan the chance to win this championship. Not the performance of one car, but of many throughout, and we're very proud of the achievements of all the team that contributed towards this award and the effective Manufacturers Championship.